Hello again, YouTube, where nobody is. YouTube live screening here with presidential candidate Diana Hernandez 2020. Now, I want to talk to you guys again and again, and I'm going to be talking and talking and talking and talking. Oh gosh. I don't think you realize how much of a talker I am and how much of a problem solver I am. And I always said that if I could find a job that my job is to solve problems, I would be so successful at it. All right? Now, should I do these? Oh, they don't fit my glasses. Okay, my fellow Americans, I want to talk to you about serious issues. Now, I'm gonna say some things about me, and then I'm gonna ask you if you can relate. Like, has this affected your life? Not having enough money to pay the bills, being involved with like the judicial system, arrests, DUIs, things like that. I have not had a DUI, but my boyfriend does have a DUI. And so, thank God, I am a stay-at-home mom because I have to drive him to work because he is an electrician, he does floors and things like that, and he needs his truck to do his job. And I gotta tell you, the money that he makes from doing this, like these odd jobs, it goes pretty much, to his family, to his ex-wife, paying child support and that sort of thing. So I know the struggles that you guys go through. I am just like you, that I am in a relationship that you have to take care of each other and you have to do what you have to do for your family, okay? And it sucks because we shouldn't have to struggle. I think it's absolutely ridiculous when a man who, got called for DUI, nobody should drink and drive, and there should be severe punishments for people who do that because there are accidents that happen where you kill somebody, okay? So I am all for, like, definitely making sure people don't drink and drive, but I think that there should be a better program on how to continue working so that you can provide for your family when that does happen, okay? Everybody makes mistakes. We should not be crippled so much that we can't support our family. All right? Because you know what? What if Justin didn't have me? What if I had a real job? What if I was a 9-to-5er? He wouldn't be able to work. He would not be, well, he would be able to work at a different job. And he does work in Philly at a furniture company. He sells furniture. And he travels 2.5 hours on the train and the trolley to Philadelphia to get to Northeast Philly to do this job so that he has enough money to pay his ex-wife the alimony and all that stuff, because he's scared that he's going to get arrested, because every month if he doesn't pay her amount, the cops are like sniffing around. Who wants to live like that? And why do we have to? Because we don't have fancy lawyers to get us out of the DUI punishment? Huh? Or we're not we didn't get the right judge that lets us go scot-free, or, The DUI situation in America, I think, is, again, flawed. And I think it could use a little rehab. So, again, more jobs to fix this, okay? Because if you are going to punish people to not be able to drive, then you need to provide drivers for these people, all right? Because it isn't right that you're hindering them from making a living. Because not everybody has the money to take the train every day, because if you don't have a job, you don't have money to get to the job, okay, or to get to the interview. So that makes it really hard to get out of that I don't have a job thing, all right? So I can see why people get on welfare and why people get on WIC and all that sort of stuff, because you have to, okay? There are definitely people who abuse the system, and we're going to get to the bottom of that too. But there need to be better programs to help people when they find themselves in these situations, okay? So I want to just keep talking to you guys about how I'm just a regular person, just like you. My family is facing the same civil injustices that you are. Okay, my son, you guys are gonna find out. He got in trouble with the law too. He's paying for it. He's 13 years old, paying for it, paying for stupid decisions. Oh, stupid decisions on the internet. You know what I mean? Or text messaging. Making stupid decisions, letting your mouth run. You get in trouble. So what I'm proposing is that we look at more programs to get people back on their feet, not to keep them down. I believe in social programs. I believe in government programs to help people, but not to keep them impoverished. Because if we look at the areas where the Democrats run the show, it's a real shit show, all right? It really is, and you would admit it as well. It is a freaking shitty show. People are living in poverty. Their freaking houses are all dilapidated. There's garbage in the streets. I mean, come on. There's violence and crime. Kids can't even go outside and play because there's glass and freaking, like, needles at the park. Drive-by shootings. What is going on? We need an increase in police officers so that we can end crime. I even think that the people who live in those areas are sick of it too. They don't want to live like that, and they're stuck living there because that's all they can afford, and it isn't right. Okay? Because that's somebody's mama, and somebody's uncle, and somebody's papa, and somebody's grandma that has to live there. Somebody's kid, somebody's niece, somebody's nephew. It isn't right. Black people, Hispanics, we shouldn't have to live in the freaking ghetto, all right? Why are we living in the ghetto? This is America. I thought that we were supposed to have all these dreams, all these opportunities, land of opportunity. Where's our opportunity? It's out there, but it's hidden. It's friggin', it takes like copious amounts of freaking digging to find any of these programs. And then if you do, oh, here, write a freaking dissertation on why you deserve this money. And then it takes weeks and weeks. They probably don't even respond to you. You're trying to get a grant. It's not about, oh, maybe you didn't, spell properly. Or, you had some bad English that they're like, you're not worthy. You're not worthy of that money from the government. Sorry. You're only allotted $235 a week from us. Go on and get your fried chicken or your chicken nuggets. That's what they expect of you guys. That's what they expect of us. Been there, done that. I remember standing on the freaking welfare line with my family when I was a kid. We got a block of freaking cheese. That was the best cheese I ever had in my life. I do miss that. That is one thing I do miss because that cheese was good. Came in a brown cardboard box. I remember that like it was yesterday. I remember the white, no frills boxes that we used to have to buy that were like, oh, the cereal boxes. It was so embarrassing to have those freaking white boxes when your friends came over. But I'm thankful I don't live like that anymore. For a number of reasons. I choose to live simple. I choose to eat like potatoes and tomatoes and carrots and things that are cheap and hearty. All right, I'm pretty much starving right now because, well, not starving. I just don't have the best diet because I am obsessed with being on camera and obsessed with my movement and Jesus. And I like to stay busy and I like to be active, okay? Oh, my goodness. So anyway, I think we definitely need to look at the welfare program, the welfare system. There are a lot of people that are taking advantage of the system, and that isn't right. And now we also have illegal aliens taking that money too. So there's too many hands in the pot. We need to really take a look at where this money's going, who it's going to. And again, I am not against immigration. I am against people breaking the law and coming to our country illegally. Okay? It has nothing to do with race, color, creed, religion. It has to do with public safety. Okay? My lips are so dry. I'm sorry. It has to do with public safety. Okay? Because, I'm sorry about the moving. You can't let just anybody in your house. You wouldn't do it as a normal human being, okay? You're not going to just meet a stranger, although I do this. I once met a man from Iran, and there's pictures on Facebook from years ago when I lived in Old Newcastle. I met a gentleman who was traveling the United States and stopping at every state capital. And he was sleeping in his car, and he was, backpacking through America, and I thought that was really cool. And I met him, and we hit it off, and he ended up coming back to my house, meeting my husband and my son, and staying over at my house. First time I met him, guy was wonderful, but he had postcards, and they were with that squiggly writing. I forget if it was Iranian or what the language is. Sorry for my ignorance on that. I don't know everything about everything. But I was scared. I was worried about what he was writing in his language to the people that he was sending those letters to. And he read it to me to ease my mind, because I'm concerned about this country's safety for anyone. MS-13, illegal aliens, the drugs that are coming through. I'm concerned about anything that's going to hurt Americans, all right? And I don't think that makes me a fearmonger. I don't think that makes me a racist. I don't think that makes me anything but a concerned American. And it concerns me that you're not concerned. So I'm wondering if you're not concerned because you're not seeing the same information I'm seeing. Because the more I research, the more it seems like the different media outlets are feeding us different information. Maybe I'm seeing more things against Christians, and maybe you're seeing more things anti-Trump. I'm not sure. I really don't know what's happening, but I've never seen such division in America before. But if we really put our concerns to paper, everything just comes out as safety. The opioid crisis is a safety issue for our children. The freaking pedophilia, human trafficking is a problem for our children and young adults. There is hot business in human trafficking, you guys. There's so many problems in this world, and we should all be concerned. And I'm wondering why you aren't. Why aren't you involved with your local politics? Why are you allowing these things to continue? I don't understand why everybody's asleep. I'm not asleep because we need to be awake. And if I have to come on here every single day and on every single media outlet that's free, then I'm going to do that, because I'm going to wake up America, because enough is enough with this. Because there are a lot of things that are hurting us, you and me equally. And we need to examine them, and we need to stop using these stupid catchphrases like fear-mongering and racism and hate, and start putting forth solutions to these problems that are affecting everyone. My name is Diana Hernandez, presidential candidate for 2020. I hope you were sharing my message. If nothing else, I'm not asking for your money. I'm asking for you to share my message with your friends and your family. Even if you think I have zero chance, I still want to make an effort to wake up America with my message and get this train moving in the right direction, okay? Because Lady Liberty's heart is breaking, and so is mine. And yours should be too, because America is a disgrace right now. And it's up to us as individual Americans to change her. Use your voice to make a change, because love can win. Bye. Oh man, somebody came. Oh hey, hi, who's there? It's probably Justin in Home Depot. Who's there?